have over 60 apps on that phone. What if I lost my phone? Do you have any idea how much time and man hours it would take to re-download those apps?
Welcome back to another episode of Travel Tip Thursday. Today we're going to be talking about all the apps that you should have on your phone or your tablet when you're traveling, either to Costa Rica or to any other country.
Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of really useful and helpful apps to help you travel around this country or live in this country, just to kind of help make things easier and life in general, and finding your way around and communicating with the locals.
So yeah, this list we have is for Costa Rica, but a lot of it you're going to be able to use in other countries no matter where you're traveling. So yeah, let's get started with the first important one, which is WhatsApp. So WhatsApp's actually used widely around the world. Other than in North America, we never even heard of it until we came to Costa Rica, and once we got it, it's been a lifesaver. The thing with WhatsApp though is you do want to set it up on your cell phone before you leave your home country, because if you set it up in the country that you're going to, it's going to actually be tied to that phone number, and people you're trying to contact are not going to have you in their list. So you definitely want to set it up before you head out traveling. You can only call and message other people that have WhatsApp, so make sure you tell your friends and family back home to install it and get set up with WhatsApp before you head out. That way you can contact them. So if you do get a SIM in another country, another nice thing is WhatsApp is a lot cheaper to use on your data plan, your mobile data plan, than it is to send a normal text message or call internationally. And some companies like Colby actually offer like special offers where you get free use of WhatsApp for a certain amount of time when you sign up or you buy the SIM card, and that way you're not using any of your international texting and calling.
So the great thing about using WhatsApp is it's completely free to use in Wi-Fi. So as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi, you can call people, you can do video chats with them, you can send text messages, you can send photos. And we find that a lot of people here like to use the voice recorder option. So you can hold a button down and you can just send a message to somebody in the form of voice instead of text, which makes it very convenient and is just quicker that way. So it's a nice feature.
So one of the downfalls to WhatsApp is you can only call or message people that have WhatsApp. You can't do like 1-800 numbers, like if you have to get a hold of your bank. So that's where Skype comes into play. Skype is still one of the apps where you can go on and you can dial a 1-800 number, and we've had to use that to get a hold of our bank back in Canada or our credit card, and it's just so much more convenient being able to do a 1-800 number than to try and do it through the international calling. Yeah,
and it was super clear actually. I called a couple times to the bank in Canada, and it was just like talking on the phone normally, so I had a lot of clarity. I could hear the person on the other end. It wasn't all crackly or broken up or anything, so I was really surprised at the quality of the call when I had to call the 1-800 number.
As for navigation, in Costa Rica, we know for sure Waze is the better app to use for getting around the country. The nice thing about Waze is it's actually a user-based app, so other people that have Waze, you have an account on there, and people will update it with either car accidents or road construction. So then when that's put in, it'll actually recalculate your route if there is a quicker route. Sometimes there's only one way, so you're gonna have to wait it out and go through the construction, which we've had to do on Highway 1 because there's no other route around. And it actually lets you know the estimated time. It'll change that as people are going through, because it can see who's gone through as far as users and how long it's taken them. Downfall to Waze is you can't save offline maps. So you're gonna have to use data. Again, if you have the SIM card, you're gonna be using your data, but it's best to have navigation that's actually gonna take you the proper route and not take you down scary back roads and gravel roads.
And one thing I noticed that was really cool the last time we used Waze when we had to go to the capital city, San Jose, was people can message each other on there. So if somebody doesn't know that there's an accident or something on an upcoming route, you actually can go in and you'll see that people are like pre-warning everybody. So everyone's trying to help each other, and there's these little message boxes that come up and say, hey, look out for this, or you know, I'm 10 cars ahead, it looks like things are clearing up or whatever. So it's really kind of cool and helpful that way as well.
Yeah, but don't message and drive. That's
no.
People.
This is when people are at a stop usually.
Or the passenger in the car is doing it. So it's yeah, don't be messaging and driving at the same time.
Not enforcing that.
No. All right. So the other navigation app would be Google Maps. Nice thing about Google Maps is you can save offline maps. So if you use Waze and Google Maps in conjunction, and use Waze to find out what the best route to go is, and then put that into Google Maps, then you can actually save that offline. Because again, the downfall to Google Maps is it's going to send you on the absolute quickest route, and it may take you over some jungle roads, through a mountain, through a waterfall, off a cliff, I don't know, whatever it might be.
Swinging through vines.
Yeah, exactly. Driving through rivers, like the coastal road in the Nicoya Peninsula is not the best route to go, and Google Maps will a lot of times tell you to go that way, especially in rainy season. You're just going to get stuck and you won't be able to cross, and you got to go back to the main roads. So yeah, Waze is better. Google Maps is good to have for offline maps.
So another very, very helpful app to have is Google Translate. Of course, any country you go to, if you already know the language, that's an added bonus. Or if you're learning the language, definitely use the words that you've learned, because that's going to help you. But if you don't know a language at all, Google Translate is your absolute best friend. You can type anything in whatever language you want, and it will translate to that language that you need. And you can just hold your phone up and you can show the person on the app in the blue box below, and that'll have the translated version, and they'll be able to understand what you're communicating with them. You can also download whatever languages that you're going to have to need, so that you can use the app when you're outside of Wi-Fi, so that you're not using your actual data on your phone. So that's a good feature as well. A couple other cool things about Google Translate is you can actually speak into it and it will translate for you without you having to type, so that's very convenient. And you can also pull up, there's a button you can press and it pulls up your camera, and you can hold the camera on your phone over top of something that is in, say for example, Spanish. Hold it over top of the Spanish words and it will show you on your phone those words translated into English or whatever language you need. So we have found that very convenient as well in a lot of situations.
Yeah, it's not super clear with the words because it comes up as like a block, and sometimes it doesn't translate properly, but if you get most of it, then you can kind of understand what it's saying. Like we use it on signs at the bank to see when it's open or closed.
Or on like even the back of a grocery item, like something at the grocery store that you want to see ingredients and stuff. It doesn't necessarily do accurate word for word, but you get the gist of it and you can kind of make out what it's trying to say.
So another absolute must-have app when you're traveling to whatever country you're going to is the XE Converter app for the currencies. You can put in whatever currencies you want and then change it to whatever currency you have. So if you're from Canada, you can put in $1 and see what that conversion is to colones, say for Costa Rica. The only downfall to that is a lot of banks in other countries, as well as say your Visa, your MasterCard, they have their own conversion for that day. And it's not going to line up to what the app is. The app does update every 1 minute, so whatever the world economy is doing, it's going to update to that. But again, it's not going to line up exactly to what, say, your Visa or the bank that you take the money out of.
It just gives you a rough idea, basically, just to kind of, as a guideline of what you can expect that item to cost.
Yeah, it's going to be within a few cents, so it's not way off, but it's still not going to be exactly pinpointed to when you looked at it, because it is updated every minute.
So another great app to have is the Airbnb Travelers app, of course. A lot of people have Airbnb accounts and they use it for booking places as they travel. Many people just use it on their laptop and just use it when they're in Wi-Fi. The actual Airbnb website online is quite a bit different from the app. So the app's very good to have, especially when you're traveling. It's just more convenient to bring it up and to be able to see your messages, your bookings, and all that kind of stuff. And same with doing reviews and everything like that. We just find that, when you're out and about, it's much easier to just pull up that app and be able to look at things on there. So yeah, definitely get that app when you're traveling. And of course, you can come and book a stay with us. We are sitting in one of our beautiful shipping container rentals. This one is Casa Nautical. So we have a nautical theme, nice and bright and spacious. So you can definitely find us on there and use that app or whatever you want to use as a booking site to come and stay with us. We'd love to have you.
And if you haven't signed up to Airbnb yet, there's actually a link below. Just go into the description below, which a lot of people don't do. And there's a link there. If you click on that and sign up, you can actually save money on your first booking. It doesn't even have to be with us. It can be somewhere you're going in Toronto if you want. You'll save on that first trip. So yeah, why not sign up with the link below and save some money?
Yeah, I don't know the exact amount, but it can be like anywhere between $45 and $80, I think.
Yeah, it changes all the time. We had it last summer. It was like 15% off, up to like $300 or something. So it's actually a large amount. I think it's back down to about $40 US you can save, which is still quite a bit.
But yeah, you're gonna get something regardless.
So another app, it's not really a must-have, we just recommend having it, is Uber. Not a lot of countries have Uber, and countries that do have Uber, not every city has it, but if you're in San Jose, say in Costa Rica here, you can actually use Uber, and it's just a lot more convenient. It's like the Airbnb app where you can kind of book as you go. So say you're at, like, say the Escazú Mall and you want to go back to your hotel, you just bring up the app and then say where you're at, and one of the closest drivers will say, hey, I'll come pick you up, and then it shows a picture of them, their name, and also shows their license plate and the type of vehicle they're driving. So you know when that person pulls up, you're not getting into the wrong vehicle and going to be taken somewhere that you shouldn't be taken. And it's a rating system on there, just like Airbnb is. So everyone rates each other. So the drivers rate the passenger, and the passenger rates the driver. So everyone's accountable, which is good. The drivers are going to be accountable for providing the best service they can, and then passengers as well are going to be accountable for being the best passengers they can. So a notable mention for an app to have that not everybody has, but most people do, is Instagram. You can follow us on there and follow our adventures as well. You can share your adventures while you're out traveling. So it's a really cool app, sharing pictures, and everybody can see what you're up to, and you get to showcase your awesome adventures in all the countries you travel. All right, so that's it for this video. Just another travel tip Thursday for you. We just wanted to share all of the amazing apps that you can have on your phone, which weren't available years ago when we did traveling when we were younger. So it's just nice having these apps to make it a lot more convenient and easy to get through the countries you're traveling. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon to get notified when we come up with new videos like the Travel Tip Thursdays. And yeah, we're just going to keep coming out with videos as we can. Hopefully we can get out and do some more travel videos soon, but for now we're going to do the cooking ones as well as these ones. And next week we have a video coming up on SIM cards in Costa Rica, how to purchase them, and what the best route to go is. So yeah, we will see you in the next video. Ciao.
Ciao. Well, I guess we'll be sitting having our own cocktail or two this afternoon.
I guess so. After we make these for the people.
Is it okay to have the AC on?
No.
Is it okay to at least keep the fan on?
No.
Ugh. I'm gonna die. That darn sun.
Mr. Sun. Sun.
Stop.
Mr. Golden Sun.
Not necessary.
Please stop shining down.
Why?
I was kidding, because it's hot. Do you remember that song when you were younger?
Yeah, but I just don't understand the negativity behind it. Asking the sun to not shine down.
Because it's hot through the window.
Yeah, but people need their vitamin D.
That's true. Fight that damn coronavirus.
Yes, it's a great one.
Sorry, I stopped in. So.
Take that out. Record a message and send it to somebody in the form of a voice. Or, sorry. Can I start over?
Yeah. Your quickest route, if there is a quicker.
Many of those words that you've used, or
that you've used. To use those words that you use. Another really convenient app to have, no matter what country you're traveling to, is the XE.
Currency app.
Yeah.
Site and site.
Book and site.
What am I trying to say?
I don't know. Do you want me to do it?
No, I don't want you to do it. Be quiet. You always just want to be the star of the show. Jeez. Every time I'm trying to do one, oh, you want me to do it? I can do it better than you.
Can. Well, how about we both do it?
Yeah,
and then
you
we
want to have? Do you want to have a video off?
Yes.
You can make
you can
a
have
video.
your own, you can start your own channel at 0.
You can. I will start my channel at 0, and we'll watch it grow.
Yeah.
Right, everyone?
Maybe we should. Then we have 2 channels. Okay.
You can do a video, and I'll do a video, and everybody can vote on the quality of the video.
Okay.
And who had the prettier face.
Yeah, but can we do B-roll and stuff too?
Whatever.
You have to edit it too.
Okay. Okay.
And you can't have Jaden help you edit either.
Yeah, I can.
No.
He's my boy.
That's cheating.
Can you be quiet, please? Laptop when they're in internet and
In the internet?
in Wi-Fi.
I'm in the internet.
Oh, this is gonna take a lot longer.
Say where you are, and they'll send it. It'll send.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. Do you want to do it? You haven't even ever used Uber. I've only used it.
So?
Do you want to say anything in the outro?
Are my eyes still twitching over a week later?
I don't think that has to do with travel apps.
No, but it's really annoying.
Roosters out there again. Well,
You have your little spiel.
Okay,
so
well, I'll
just
do the
say,
spiel.
do your spiel and I'll say bye.
Okay. Ciao, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. If you did like to leave the video, thumbs up. If you like the... Why do I keep saying that?
Do you want me to do it?
Yes.